The State Committee for National Security is the principal national security and intelligence agency of Tajikistan. Its main responsibilities include internal and border security, counterintelligence, counterterrorism, counter-narcotics, fighting organized crime, and surveillance. The chairman of the committee and all of his deputies are appointed by and answerable to the President of Tajikistan. Lieutenant General Saymaman Yatimov has served as the SCNS chairman since September 2, 2010. The SCNS is governed by the law about national security bodies of the Republic of Tajikistan. Its activity is formally overseen by the Office of the Prosecutor General. Although in practice the external oversight of the SCNS is virtually non-existent. The committee operates the higher school of the State Committee for National Security in Dushanbe, which trains officers for the agency. It has command over the Tajik Alpha Group unit. The SCNS is the Tajik successor organization to the Committee for State Security. On November 30, 2006, the Ministry of Security was disbanded, and the newly created State Committee for National Security took over its responsibilities. The new agency also took responsibility for border security that had previously fallen under the mandate of the State Committee for Border Protection. Colonel General Khairuddin Abdurakhimov served as Tajikistan's Minister of Security from March 1999 to November 2006. When the SCNS was created, Abdurakhimov was appointed its chairperson and led the committee until September 2010. Following a daring escape of 25 inmates from the SCNS High Security Detention Center in Dushanbe on August 23, 2010, Abdurakhimov and his 4 deputies filed resignations letters. On September 2, 2010, President Emomali Rahman signed the resignation letters, appointing Lieutenant General Saymaman Yatimov, one of Abdurakhimov's deputies, as the chairperson of the SCNS. The SCNS is headquartered at the intersection of Jalal Ikrami Street and Shiraz Street in the center of Dushanbe. Below the nationwide level, the SCNS has regional offices in all districts and regions of Tajikistan. It also has administrations in the armed forces and other military institutions. Ministry of Internal Affairs, National Railway Company, and National Air Carrier. There is no open information about the current organizational structure of the SCNS due to the atmosphere of secrecy shrouding the organization. However, the SCNS has most likely retained a structure similar to the Soviet Union's Committee for State Security. The SCNS has separate departments responsible for foreign espionage, counterintelligence, political surveillance in the armed forces, counterterrorism and counter-extremism, border control, economic security, protection of the top political officials, censorship and surveillance, economic security, personnel, and investigation. The SCNS is often accused of human rights violations and disregard for the due process of law. Susan Cork, director of Eurasia programs at Freedom House, has described the SCNS as a notoriously corrupt and repressive institution, allegedly involved in drug smuggling and openly engaged in repression of legitimate political dissent. The organization is frequently accused of using torture, deaths in custody, and occasional extrajudicial killings. Overall, Tajikistan's law enforcement agencies, and the SCNS in particular, are notorious for ignoring the due process of law, using violence as an interrogation technique, extrajudicial killings, searches without warrants, disappearances, the planting of incriminating evidence, and arresting individuals for conduct that was not illegal.